I'm Noah Gilbert.
I'm Kole, and this is Pick Dissection 101. To start off, the circulatory system. So right here we have the heart, and directly above it to the right on your left for the camera is the aorta right there. So that red little amassment of veins there.
So now what we revealed is an inferior vena cava, and the top one is a superior vena cava.
So the blue we have here is the subclavian vein. As we move on over to the right, we can see that the red is the subclavian artery. So entering the kidney would be the renal artery, and down below we have the lilac arteries down in this area over here. Now we will show you the urinary tract. So as we peel the intestines aside, right here we can see we have the kidney, and directly beside it we also have the ureter right there. And as we slide down below the ureter, we can also see the bladder is also right here. So as we've inserted our probe through the genital papilla, we can see that this is the pathway that the urethra opens up into.
Okay, on to the respiratory system. Here we have the right lung, and then the lobes to the left lung can be visible right here. So here is the larynx, which leads into the trachea, which goes into down here. So after the removal of the heart, you can see the area where the bronchi is, right in there. Okay, now onto the digestive system. So to start off, we have the tongue, which is at the base of the mouth, which leads into the pharynx, and then the epilogus, which goes behind the cavity of the heart into the stomach, which is here. And then after the stomach, it leads into the duodenum, which is right before the large intestine. Sorry, small intestine. Then this is the small intestine. After the small intestine comes the large intestine, which is this, due to its larger diameter. After that, it goes into the rectum, which is in this area. And then, of course, the anus, which is right here. Okay, now here is the passage of food from the lips to the anus. To start off, the mouth. Food is chewed and mixed with saliva to begin the digestion. Down into the esophagus. In the esophagus, swallowed food moves down into the stomach with muscle contractions. Okay, so into the stomach, food is mixed with acid and enzymes to break it down further. After the stomach, leads into the small intestines, and that's when nutrients are absorbed into the blood. After the small intestines, into the large intestines, where water is absorbed and waste is formed in the stool. After the large intestine, leads into the rectum and the anus, where waste is stored, and later the rectum expelled through the anus. Here, under the stomach, we have the pancreas. And then hiding under the liver would be the gallbladder down there.
On to the female reproductive system. This right here is the top of the female uterine horn. As we move down over here and we pull up the intestines, we can actually see more of the uterine horn down over there, and we can actually see one ovary over there and one ovary over there. Accompanied with the ovaries are the oviducts, which are just to the right and to the left of the ovaries. We're doing the nervous system, featuring a random Cambodian man. So, as we can see right here, I had a little bit of difficulty getting the brain out of the skull. It is a bit mushed. So, as we check the brain right here, you can see the prefrontal cortex is right here. The thalamus will be somewhere down in the left, down to this part of the skull that I have not yet uncovered. And the cerebellum would be somewhere down here in the lower region of the skull. So right now, I'm just trying to get that extracted, and yeah.
But I'm going to say just indicate,
Cut!
if you can't find it, indicate the urethra comes.
Cut!